YouTube, what's going on? West Coast Gamers here. We are back with a new game. This is called Starter's Orders, what I just discovered. I've discovered so many new horse racing games or newer games that I haven't played recently. And this game has been out for a while, and it's already on, I think, the 8th installment. But I got number 7 because it was easily accessible. So we're going to play. And this is kind of, I guess, similar to Horse Racing Manager 2 from what I see. So we'll be doing US. We'll be racing in the US and the UK, and we will be doing flat races only on normal difficulty. So that is what we are doing. Yeah, so we'll be racing USA and flat races only. So click right hand icon to start a new game. So that is what we're going to do here. All right. So. This is my first time playing it, by the way, as well. So I'm going to be going through things for the first time, as you guys that haven't seen this game or don't know about it also will. But if you have played this game and you know about it, do at least cut me a little bit of slack as I get adjusted to it. So there's 3 different modes. We have training and owner mode, which is training and jockey options enabled. No AI owners. Trainers own the horses. We have training game including AI owners. Training and jockeys are enabled. Trainer no longer owns horses. Or betting game, single multiplayer betting, first to get to 1 million wins. And then there's simple training mode, no horse training required. I don't want to do that. I think training owner mode is what I want to do, obviously. I want to own my horses and train my horses. And I'm guessing if you did this mode, owners could be AI and control your horses, or I should say, and own your horses. And I want to be in charge of the horses I own. So auto days, there's 1 season up to 10 seasons. From cards retained, there's mega, just 22 years, and replays retained. This says 1 year. So let's read what it says. So that's a form book around 15 years. Okay, auto days. I don't know what this means. Okay. I guess that's a simulation, maybe. So, player 1, of course, my name, as it always is, will be Wave. And the silks. We're starting with something new. I want to go pink and black, if it's there, and I think that's the closest to it. Not sure what this is, but we'll stick with it for now. Okay. So this all looks pretty good. Now let's start a new game. Just a reminder, guys, to smash the like button, of course. It does help out a lot. Make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section below. I do respond to all comments on my videos. All right, so here we go. Including legendary horses. So these are 21 horses. We got trainers. We got jockeys. Age of the horse. Of course, I'm starting this in 2019. You got your silks. Always use realistic silks. You can retire. Realistic career progression. Recommended schedule type. And yeah, include legends in this game. Oh, secretary? Is that supposed to be secretary? No, that wouldn't make sense. Some of these horses the names look familiar, but I don't know. Oh. You can rename legend horses. You know what? I'm just gonna keep them. This could be Secretariat, and maybe they just named it Secretary instead. Endanger. I'm not sure which horse that would be. I don't know any UK horses. I do know Olympic Glory, actually, in Bullet Train. I recognize those. And is this supposed to be Dunman? Or instead of, I don't know. I think that is. Okay, so some of these horses, they obviously had to change the names for copyright reasons. Okay. Let's just go forward. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. But I'm excited. I watched some gameplay, and I like that you don't actually have to be the jockey on your horses. That's my only issue with Horse Racing Manager 2. Like, I wish I could watch the AI control my horses in the races. Because sometimes I do want to play it. But sometimes I don't. In fact, most of the times I usually don't. I would prefer to watch the AI, when it comes to the harness horse racing, be the ones responsible for driving my horses. Because sometimes I just want to, watch the race with my horse in it. and hope for the best outcome. I'm not the best player. I can win, but sometimes, like I said, I just don't want to race when it comes to that aspect. Gallop Racer is the only series where I actively, well, I mean, you can't watch your horses race unless it's a replay, but Gallop Racer is the only series where I actually like being the jockey because it's such an immersive system with the amount of control you have. Horse Racing Manager 2, I love that they have the mode, obviously, and there's nothing against it. Just sometimes I would actually like the AI to drive my horses in the harness horse racing, races, and I'm just responsible for doing everything else. So it's a lot of information on this screen. A lot of information. So click. This is the My Data icon to view your trainer data, including any followed horses. To the right of the player name or the player achievements, this may also be clicked. Okay. There's a lot of stuff on this screen, like a lot. Holy crap. Let's see. So it says we own. Can manage and follow tutorial tips. Okay. There's a lot of information on screen, and I'd rather not read every single thing. We're just kind of going to get used to things as we go. So, okay. I get it? Can you go away, or are you just going to stand there? Can I? Okay. I guess this stuff is just going to stay on screen until I read it. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. My racing's stable. Okay, I get it. So apparently we have 3 horses. We have one for luck. We have Air Yam and we have Joe Woody. We have a 2-year-old colt, a 3-year-old filly, and a 4-year-old filly. This horse has actually won some prize money, Joe Woody. And it's the distance, heavy track, muddy track. Okay. Shows you your status here, race readiness, the training you can do. Gallop. I mean, this is very, very immersive. Very immersive. I don't know if I want to take all of this video, learning every single thing. I might need to do this off screen. I do kind of want to get into a race, or at least watch a race. Let's see. Okay, so there's races here. Shows you the times. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff. Can we watch a race? That's kind of what I want to do. You can go to the Racecourse, sales form, legends, course your horses, your jockeys, the course details. Okay, yeah, this is really immersive. This is way more technically than Horse Racing Manager 2. What tracks do they have in Ohio? Or do you just race? Okay, the race horses are just the states, because I live in Ohio, so we got a dirt track here. You can represent any track. Shows you the distances, which is nice. So this is really, really cool. So I'm surprised this game. I've never heard of this game until recently. I just kind of want to go to the racetrack and watch a race. So here we go. We got a handicap, 4-year-olds. In this race, looks like it's only a field of 4. We can watch the race. We can watch the race. We can watch the race at the betting shop, or we can watch it at the race course. That's very cool. There's a lot of stuff. I can tell it's going to take me a while to get adjusted to this, but it's not intimidating. I can't say it's intimidating. It's just a lot of information I'm looking at for the first time. So let's actually watch this race on the Brooklyn Racecourse and see what this entails. As like I said, I have never played this game before. I've watched a little bit of gameplay and it looked good. So I was very curious in how it's actually going to play out, and I'm quite excited to see exactly how it plays out. I think this is going to be a special treat, and if I enjoy it, which I think I will, especially since I don't have to race my horses, this is something I will turn into a new series here on the channel. So let's see, the bottom left hand corner, we got all these different modes, and I don't even know what they are specifically. Shows you the track. I have my graphics turned up to pretty much the highest settings, so a lot of stuff should be animated for the most part. I just hope we don't get any weird glitches. Okay, so it's a field of 4, very small field here, and they are off and running. And this is the camera angle you get the whole time. I kind of wish you could turn it. I don't know if you can. Let me see. Okay, so you can kind of move like that. That's cool. I don't know what these camera angles, I don't know what these are. It shows you the speed of the horse in the upper right hand corner, how many furlongs to go. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what these are. Oh, these are, okay, there are different camera angles, apparently. Alright. Ooh, that's what I like. Let's see. I'm just going to play around with everything for the time being. Okay, you can get your first person jockey camera view. You can get from the grandstand. That's pretty cool. So let's go back to this camera view. This is what it's a little too far. Can we zoom in a little bit? There we go. So we're going to keep watching this camera view. Nice backdrop. And I don't know if they're on the home stretch or not. I think they're getting close here. Okay, so I'm just kind of playing around with this, getting familiar with it. Okay, they should be on the home stretch now. And this is how we will watch our horses, which is pretty cool. We should be able to see them coming here pretty soon. Yeah, they should be coming by very shortly here. Just kind of trying to get a preview of this camera angle, just to see how it looks. There they are. Oh, there's one horse. Oh, there's two horses right there. Okay, that's a little bit of a far camera angle, but not a bad presentation, to say the least. That's some pretty cool stuff, man. Wow. Yeah, that's some really cool stuff. I'm actually kind of digging that. Okay, so the first race is officially in the books, and this is not a race I've done. Obviously, I just wanted to watch. Kind of want to watch another one. And then we'll get more into the game here a little bit later. But just kind of watching the gameplay and seeing how things go, I think that is good. Now, how the heck do we get to the next race? Or how the heck do we get out of here? Yeah, that's race replay. I don't want to do that. Okay, so you just press escape. We got a field of 6 here going 5 furlongs. All right, let's watch another one. Let's watch another one, and yeah, let's try to get a more smoother view of the race this time, as far as how I have my camera angle set up. So we will definitely give that a shot here. Field of 6. Field of 6 again. The presentation of this game, it looks amazing so far, as far as everything that you have in the game. As far as the options and custom, well, I don't know about too many custom things yet, but let's see. Because of the grandstand, I don't think you can get any closer with the grandstand. I think this is like that's the best view. That view is ugly. First person, not a fan of that. And this is from the top, and then this is from the side. And that's kind of like that's from the top too. Okay, so that's how you switch the course. And then you can obviously do that. Okay, so we get to see the whole track here. It's a pretty good shot. And I wonder which horse does it follow. Can't tell. I don't know how to select. Okay, there we go. So I think, is it right click to select a new horse? It's not. I don't get it. Okay, so here is the view from the grandstand. You can go back to this. The camera angles are a little weird and clunky. Nice, almost a photo finish right down to the wire. Some good stuff so far. Definitely some good stuff. I'm just trying to play around with the camera angles and kind of understand how I can get the views that I want. But yeah, not some bad stuff. Not some bad stuff so far. Like I said, I kind of like what I see. And maybe we should watch one more race. Maybe a race with a bigger field. Okay, it's a field of 7. They're going 5 furlongs, so you can see that in the upper right hand corner. Let's run it. And I'll try not to play around with the camera angles too much. But like I said, I want to understand how everything works. It's still a little weird to me. And they're off. Off and racing here. Okay, so that camera angle is weird and not what we want, ultimately. Okay, so this is the distance. And then I believe this is kind of the angle. Oh, okay, I see. And then this is, you can switch sides, that's first person. And this is from like an up top aerial view, which I do not like. And then this is how you kind of reset it back to the normal view. This is the grandstand view, which we're not going to do again. How do we get closer? Huh. Very interesting. Okay. Here's our camera angle we got here. You see the grandstand side over there. Pretty close race between Leading Authority and another Trump. Looks like Leading Authority is going to get another Trump there, with Pantera that came second. Showed you the race replay. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. This is pretty cool. I really do like the presentation. Leading Authority at 15-2 gets the dub. Another Trump, long shot, 33-1 comes in second place. All right, I like what I see so far, definitely. Panthera came third. Okay. So, with those 3 races away, we got a field of 9. I kind of want to see this just to see how bigger fields interact. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I'm sure you guys don't really want to see any more races. So I will be back once we can move forward, and I'll actually try to start doing a couple of things as far as getting the horses I want and need, and just experimenting more with the options in the game for this mode. Okay guys, so we are back here with starter orders, and I said this wasn't an intimidating interface, and it's really not. I just feel like there's a whole lot on screen, and I'm trying to understand everything. Now we have 3 horses in training apparently. Yeah, there's a whole lot. I may have lied. There's probably more going on than I want to admit. So we have a 2-year-old colt, a 3-year-old filly, and a 4-year-old filly. And I'm not sure what else we can do. If we click on them, okay, we see. So this is our colt, 1 for luck. He has an average build. Preference is a fast track. Normal. Disposition is normal. Okay. We can put blinkers on him if we wish. Noseband, visor, which is really cool. So he finished 6th out of 11th in a race at Arcadia, January 1st, 2019. I don't know if that's a race we watched or not. We previously watched a lot of races, obviously. I just kind of wanted to see the gameplay performance, and I don't know if our horses were in any of those races. So we can look at past performances, of course, 1 race, lineage, see his parents, Mare Latham, present, yeah. Or yeah, whatever. I'm not going to try to pronounce neither one of those horses like they won much of anything. His stats, potential rating, so that's not very high. The bar goes all the way up to here. You might not be able to see it, but he doesn't have huge potential. His potential's down here. Degree of an absolute potential, dark green, and realized potential is light green. So doesn't seem like he has a whole bunch of that. Confidence is non-existent. Like, he has nothing in the confidence bar. Extra speed rating, he does seem to be pretty fast. Deterioration potential is really, really high as he ages. Enthusiasm is whatever. Consistency is good. Hold its form during season. So once he's in season, if low consistency, the horse is less likely. Okay, yeah. So really high consistency. So that means this colt is going to be good with this form for most of the season. And then there's other stuff. Going, juvenile constitution, maturity rate. I mean, this is a lot of stuff. This is way more in depth than Horse Racing Manager 2 that you guys have seen me play on this channel. So this is very, very in depth. The horse has just become jaded and unfit and should not be raced. That's what somebody said. One of my head lads. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the other horses in our state. Okay, how do I get to the horses I was just looking at? There's breeding, there's courses, trainers, of course, jockeys. I mean, this is a lot of stuff. Now, these are some of the top horses, I'm assuming. Golly, $192,000 this season alone. That's insane. Here's the form. Of course, there's news. How do you get back to like the main menu? Okay, there we go. So my racing stable, let's look at the filly. Just some basic stuff. I'm not going to go through everything anymore because I know nobody wants to see that. Average build, she prefers a muddy track. Okay. Her stats aren't looking too hot. What is this? I don't know what that stuff is. Okay, detailed stats. Oh, I guess it's the same thing. Her potential rating looks a little bit higher. Her constitution is good. Deterioration is all the way up. Her finish application is good, so she'll be really solid in finishing on races. Her consistency is also good. I mean, I'm pretty sure all my horses are probably going to have some of the similar stats and things. And she's raced in 2 races. One in Arkansas, one in Baltimore. 6th out of 8th, finished 7th out of 13th. But she's won some money. Or no, that was the purse for the race. I apologize. So, whatever. And another horse. 4-year-old filly prefers a heavy track. Let's take a look at her. Joe Woody. Heavy track, average build. She has been in a lot of races. And starting from her first, 10 out of 11, 5 out of 7, 3 out of 7. So she's placed a couple of times, which is really good. Came in second. She hasn't won a race. So this is actually probably one of our better horses. 4-year-old filly, Joe Woody. Check out her stats. Her potential is not great. Her deterioration potential is lower. So she's not going to be as bad as she progresses through her aging. Her confidence is pretty high. Everything else is not too special. She's the best horse. I'm going to go ahead and put her with the blinkers. And visor. We can only do 1. Huh, interesting. Why don't you do 2? We'll do blinkers for her. What's the distance? I mean, I would love to know the distance of how far she likes to run. They don't really tell us that unless I'm missing it. This horse is a little short of work. Yeah. Distance adaptability over wider race of distances. So I'm guessing that means she's not going to be able to do like a race at 1,000 meters and a race at 2,000 and 1,600. She's not going to be able to bounce around like that. Like wherever her range is, we'll have to keep her pretty consistent to that range. I think that's what that means. So, interesting. Okay, past performances as we see. Okay, here's the distances. Does it tell us? Not really. It just says the grade and the type of races they are. I need to know the distance. I could care less about everything else. Where is the distance at? Am I missing it? I can't tell if I'm missing the distance or not. This is kind of it's a little frustrating. Just tells you the time, but class, it doesn't tell you the distance at all. It's oh, yes it does. I'm blind. Knock on wood, I'm not blind. I'm just missing stuff. 7 furlongs, most of these races 6. So 7 furlongs seems to be her range. All right, so let's get these horses. Let's get Joe Woody in a race because she seems to be the best. Get her with the blinkers. And how do we enter her in a race? View race courses, training details, jockey tables. I mean, there's a lot. It's quite a bit. Trainers, United Kingdom. We can go for North America. As you can see, there's a whole bunch. I mean, I really do like and appreciate that this game is very in-depth. I'm sure once you really get into it, all this stuff is absolutely lovely to have. It's just, it is a lot. It's not confusing, but it is a lot of information that you have to really take in. And this is my first time playing this game, so it's going to take a couple of episodes before I really start kind of getting familiar with everything. Legends, don't really care about. Top horses, tables. Browse the entire form book, search your horse's form. Go to the race course. Can't do that until we put our horse in a race. There's news. Yada, yada, yada. Sales, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and do Joe Woody. Let's see. There's training. Race readiness indicator. Red is not ready. Amber, green is ready. Or amber or green is ready. Okay, so both of these horses are ready to go. Click to change training intensity. Blue equals light training. Amber equals mild training. Red equals heavy. Who needs training? I think this filly needs the most. So red means heavy training. Blue is light. So we'll go heavy with her. We'll go blue for light training with 1 for luck. Emphasis on speed, stamina. Yeah, like what are the stats? I need to know their actual stats. It doesn't make sense to train if I don't actually know what they need training in. Okay, so the stats are down here in the bottom. And we're looking at Joe Woody right now. And I don't think I want to train her yet because we want to put her in a race. So this is Ariane, which is our other filly. Distance. It appears she likes 7 furlongs. If I'm reading that correctly. Where was I just at? Alright. So Gallop 5 furlongs, okay. Let's put her at 7 if I think that's right. What about, because when you click on the horse, it takes you to the whole screen. I'm not trying to look at that. I'm just trying to, her also 7 furlongs. She's a G3. Grade 3 horse. 1 for luck is a, or is that wins? I guess there's a lot of information on here, like a lot. Okay, breeding indicator is what they can breed with, so alright. Kind of follow. Like what is her, okay, are these the stats down here? Estimated training potential. Her jumping is very poor, but that doesn't matter because we're not going to be jumping. Agility is bad, starting is bad. Okay. Yeah, interesting. This is for Joe Woody. Let's look at Arium. So click to change emphasis, speed, mid, and stamina. I'm assuming that's stamina. The first one is speed. You can barely see this, but this little, whatever is in this white circle, that's actually moving. This must be mid as far as training emphasis. This must be training for stamina, and then this must be training for speed. I'm going to go for stamina because that always seems to mess us up. Improve horse's agility, braking, or jumping. This training will replace the horse's normal settings. Ah, okay, I see. We'll just leave that as it is. We'll have Arium take part in today's Gallop. We'll have 1 for luck follow behind. This will be lead Gallop horse for Arium. Click to view more training data for this horse, and I guess that's where it all is. Okay, 1 for luck actually has a good starting ability, as it says right here. Current training is in lot 3, heavy work gallops, because he's doing lot 3 training, which if we look, lot 3 says he'll be doing gentle exercising. Okay, let's look at Arium. Her training, she'll be doing a lot 3 stamina emphasis, so that'll be kind of light. And then I have nothing for Joe Woody, but it says she will be lot 2, which is slow, steady exercise, cantering. And she's pretty poor as far as her stuff is as well. Whip is not active during gallops. Okay, I do want to watch the horses gallop just to see what this is about. Let's go ahead and watch. Let's watch. Actually, what's the distance? They're all like 7 furlongs, so let's watch 1 for luck. Let's see what this looks like. So remember to smash that like button if you guys are enjoying. Game is buffering right now. Hope it just doesn't crash. That'd be kind of awkward. No crash. All right, we're good. So both of our horses are out there on the track right now, and this is a training kind of galloping session. So 1 for luck, I think, is the darker horse, and then is that Bay for the number 1? No, 1 for luck is actually the number 1 horse, which is the Bay. Arium is the filly, so she's the darker horse. Arium is our 3-year-old filly, who is a darker horse leading. And I did say I wanted her to lead. And then 1 for luck is our 2-year-old colt, who is the Bay. If that's right. Going about 33 miles an hour, 4.5 furlongs. Just a little under 4 now to go. Can we look from the track? Okay, that's a terrible camera angle. You got your first person view, which I do not like. And you got your side view, which is my favorite. You can zoom in, zoom out. It's probably the best angle. You can switch sides. I actually like this angle. Okay. A little under 2 furlongs to go. Arium's not looking bad. This is really cool. I kind of wish they had this feature in Horse Racing Manager 2. And wow, she's leaving him in the dust. My goodness. Yeah, she's leaving him in the dust. Looks like he's getting tired. She definitely looks like she has the stamina. He is nowhere near her. Look at that distance. That's at least, what, 10 to 12 lengths? Yeah, he looks like he is definitely tired. So, Arium, stamina-wise, looks pretty good. I think that was, what, 5? That was a 5 furlong run? if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so pretty solid training session. I like it. I like what we got to see. Let's see, what else does this say? I do like that when you highlight over most of these words, there is this yellow box that pops up and tells you what it actually means in more details. Because some of these abbreviations, I'm just like, what is this? Okay. So, that was a pretty good training session. I liked what I saw there. Arium looks pretty good. As far as her stats, I mean, they're down here, but, you know, as far as, like, endurance, it doesn't really say. Battling qualities, you know, constitution, speed rating, yeah, it doesn't really tell you specifically, like, what their distance is. And I might be missing it, so forgive me if I am. You can do manual control. I don't want to do manual. I'm actually okay with letting the jockeys do their thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to get Joe Woody actually into a race. That is what we want to do here. Horses form. Joe Woody. Okay. Missed break, last halfway, never competitive. Okay. Odds are 25-1. So you kind of see what you're dealing with there. Alright, let's go ahead and get her in a race. Where do we do that, though? Okay, enter races. There we go. Okay, so Joe Woody. Everybody's ready for a race. So we're going to select her and see what race is. So when you select this F icon, yellow letter F with the red circle, you can click on the horse and it shows you all suitable races for that horse. So Joe Woody is the filly I want to see in action today first. So her going is about 7 furlongs. Breeding preferred distance. I'm assuming that's also racing distance, but I could be entirely wrong. Joe Woody. She likes 7 furlongs. What else does she like as far as the going? Preference is a heavy track. And yeah, Joe Woody is bay. And then what's the one for Lux color? Also bay? I guess a darker bay. Whatever. Alright, Joe Woody. Let's get her in a race. 1 mile and 2 furlongs. It's a little long. And this is a grade 3 at Delaware. What's the date? It's a field of 8 so far. How much money? We got $170,000. Okay. The date is January 3rd. This will be taking place on the 4th. So I think I want to register her for this race. At least this is the current field. See the ratings here. Rosario is going to be on Lightning Cloud, who is the favorite, it looks like, as of now. I don't know if he's dropping in class or what. Let's go and look at Lightning Cloud. He's won a couple of races, some really big races. Holy crap. Really big races. I'm going to have to understand some of these races. G1, yeah. Definitely grade 1 horse dropping to grade 3. That's a little annoying, but whatever. Okay, let's enter Joe Woody in this race. Will be taking place Hollywood track, 3 o'clock post time, 6 furlongs. And it looks like 4-year-olds and up on the dirt. 2,300 miles to travel there. Enter horse and jockey. Who will we get? Career. Let's actually see what jockeys have been winning this season. Career is cool and everything, but I want a jockey that's winning right now. And highest jockey is T. Castellano. Hasn't won anything yet. Contreras right here. He's won 2 races this season out of 4. It's not bad. Flores has won 2 out of 3. Got a couple selections. I might go with I'm gonna go with Flores. Did I select this jockey? How do you book him? Oh, book jockey. Okay. Is he selected? I can't even tell sometimes. Select, book. Okay, Flores. Okay, so once you select the jockey, you click book. Boom. So Joe Woody, scheduled for Hollywood. And let's go ahead and get Ariam in a race as well. She looked really good in that 7 furlong gallop, distance-wise. 1 for luck didn't look too great. So let's see what we can enter her. We could enter her in the same race, it appears, but I don't want to do that. Let's see. We could have her go to Delaware, 7 furlongs. It's the handicap 3-year-olds open. Let's see what this race. Did I click that race? No. It's a field of 5 so far. There's 2 different races. I definitely want to do. Wait, what is she like? She likes a muddy track. Ooh, it's supposed to be risk of showers. So, can we get that race, or do we just enter? Do we just do both of them? Like, how do we? Which race are we choosing? Is this the Louisville one? It's kind of a weird way to show it. I think this is the Louisville one. Yeah, the 5th. Possible rain showers. Yeah. All right, we'll enter her in this. It's a big field, though. Field of 12 going 5 furlongs on the dirt. Muddy track. This sounds like good conditions for her. Let's go ahead and get a good jockey saddle. And we'll get Contreras for this race. So let's enter her in the race. And we'll get Contreras. All right. What does that mean? Oh, wow. This is really cool. Please set your stable location by clicking on an empty space on the map. You may only set your stable location this once. Okay. And it shows you. Well, I live in Ohio. Can I set my stable location here? I don't know. What's the difference? Yeah, I kind of want our stable right here in Ohio. Oh, it's showing us different. Is this different costs? Okay, it is, yeah. I'm assuming if you set your stable out west, it seems like there's more races on the East Coast. But I'm cool with setting our stables in Ohio for now. Yeah, 142. Okay. Empty space on the map. Choose the location of your stables now. So I guess this is where our stable is going to be. And, yeah. Interesting. That's actually pretty cool. No name farm. Well, how do I rename my farm? Okay, so we got our stable. We got 2 horses. 1 luck, 1 for luck. I don't know if I want to. You know what? Let's enter him in a race. He prefers a fast track. So we'll see if we can get him in something similar. Delaware, 6 furlongs, open. Yeah, it's a field of, how much? 9? Field of 9. Fillies and Colts going 6 furlongs. I figure, why not? And jockey-wise, we will get... Let's go ahead and get K. Allen. So, enter horse.
No transport available.
Oh, I don't know how we got here. This apparently is our farm. So, staff level is mid to low. You have these different levels, low, mid, or high. It's on mid right now. That's fine. Wages, keep it on mid. Feed quality, mid. Especially may help keep edgy horses calm. Farm. We don't have a farm name. We'll call it Wave Ranch. Can I even capitalize? Oh, there it is. Wave Ranch. Sounds kind of weird, but whatever. Wave Ranch or Wave Farms? Yeah, I'll stick with it. Stable upgrades, stable capacity. That's a lot of money if I'm looking at that right. Holy crap. 512. Holy crap. This stuff is expensive. We don't have the money to hardly afford anything. We can afford a gardener. Can upgrade that. There's a trailer. Gallop trials or Gallop rails. Improve the presentation of the Gallop's arena or area. That's fine. A lot of this stuff is pretty costly. I'm not going to go crazy with upgrading until I know we can win on a relatively consistent basis. So This is our stable info. You got your finances tab right here. So basically, I'm guessing, is this per week? We're spending about $4,000. On this week's bills is about, okay, this is what we've already purchased recently, but this is actually our weekly wages. Our weekly bills, excuse me. Kind of all over the place. So this shows you everything that you have to pay for on a weekly basis. Our total, $1,800. Not bad. You can request a loan. Not going to do that. Breeding, field, horses out to go. Okay. So like I said, I'm getting more familiar with it now. It's just playing around with stuff. So let's go ahead and get one luck in a race. One for luck. And I said I wanted to get him in this Delaware race, which we were working on. I don't know what the frick happened. And I wanted to get K. Allen in as a jockey. Can I enter him in this race? Or not? Wait, let me make sure. Okay. Yeah. Enter horse. Why can't I enter my horse in this race? What is... Says he's able to race, but what are we missing here? Oh, 2,000 miles. Do I need a trailer? Maybe I need a trailer, huh? I might be trying to enter him in that race, though. I was trying to enter him in this race. Okay, there we go. That's weird. And this is a field of... It's a field of 9, is it? Okay, it's a field of 9, yeah. Is K. Allen still here? No, none of these jockeys have won a race. It's a maiden, 2-year-olds, fillies, and colts. What's the highest win percentage? We'll go with Ortiz. Let's enter. Do I need a horse trailer? Maybe I do. No, this is everything we purchased. So what do I need? Because they're acting like I can't put my horse in this race. Horse transport van? 30,000. That's quite a bit. Let's do the horse trailer first. Okay, let's see if that's what we need. Maybe that is what we need to enter one for luck in this race. Delaware or Hollywood? Kind of want to do the Hollywood race. Let's see if this works. Okay, so we needed a trailer. Got it. And we'll book K. Allen. Where's K. Allen? There we go. Book. Alright. So all of our horses are in races. Finally. And let's go back to the stable info. 2 single horse trailers. Got it. So, how many horses are allowed per... Is it 2 per trailer or just 1? I think it is 2 per trailer. That's why we needed an extra one. We already had 1 trailer. 2 can fit in. Got it. 2 single horse. I think. I still could be wrong. Some of this stuff is a little confusing. There's not exact... There's details, and then sometimes there's not details. So, I don't know. But bottom line is we needed another trailer, so I'm assuming we didn't have enough to transport all of our horses to our races. Which also, very in-depth. I mean, this is realistic, man. I don't know too much about the actual, in-depth stuff about taking care of your horses and transporting, I don't know too much of that. Okay, let's just go to race day. Let me save right quick. Save, and let's go back to actually get into the races, and then we'll be wrapping this video up. So, go to the Racecourse. Yeah, let's go to Racecourse, baby. Any our horses in these races? No, we need to go the next week. I'm bugging. Ugh. Watch the race. Skip. Okay, I don't want to watch any of these races because none of my horses are racing today. Breed. I'll get into all this stuff later. We just need to focus on the horses we got now, trying to win with them, and then we can go into the more specific stuff later. Skip this race. Okay. Let's go to the 4th. When are we going to get to the 4th? That's what I care about. Because none of my horses are in any of these races. Skip. Race 3.
Here we have a 6.
Skip today's racing. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Don't care about the auction. Okay, here we go. We got 2 races today. 1 for luck. Our 2-year-old colt is going to be racing in Hollywood, 5 furlongs. And then on the dirt. And then Joe Woody, a 4-year-old female, who I think is our best horse, racing on a muddy track in Hollywood, 6 furlongs. So let's go to the race course. And are we at Hollywood? I can't tell.
Hollywood is a 0 to 70 handicap.
Doesn't say.
The going is standard, slow.
Let's get this race and results. This is not our race either. What race are we in?
The going is standard.
Okay, this is the Hollywood track. If I'm not mistaken. It's not our race yet. Race 3.
We have a 7 furlong race.
This race 3?
5 line up for the 0 to 70 handicap.
Doesn't
The going is standard.
look
slow.
like it.
The favourite is the Baker.
Race 4.
The next race is the 5 furlongs maiden at Delaware.
This is race 2.
9 run and the going is standard.
Race 3. Here we go. All right.
The next race
1
is
for luck.
furlongs maiden at Hollywood.
We got a field of 10 here.
The going is
On
standard,
5
slow.
furlongs.
The favourite is the Wolf Train.
And
Allen.
let's see what our odds are looking like. You got your stakes, you got your payouts. We are going off 5-2. No, sheesh. Are we really the favorite today? It looks like we are actually we're up. Well, are we? What's our gate position? Horse's form. This is the last race we ran. Showing you everybody's last. So, are we actually the favorite or what? I'm not betting for anybody. I just kind of want to view these odds. These are the last odds, and these are current odds. Yeah, we're up there. 5-2, we should be the favorite in this field. Yeah, because these odds are ranked from top to worst. So 1 for luck. We're actually the favorite today. Let's hope we can get this dub. Let's go watch. 5 furlongs here on the dirt at Hollywood. 1 for luck. Let's see what he can do for us. He didn't look great in the Gallop trials, but this may be his race. I'm pretty excited, man. I'm pretty excited. Let's see what this horse can do. Field of 5. Maiden 2-year-olds. Colts and fillies on the dirt here. Number 1, Ace High. A. Lopez. Number 2, Duke of Rainford. H. Berzer. Number 3, Corso Palladio. G. Medellin. 4, Great Pretender. West Rose. Bold Arguments, the 5. It's 1 for luck is the 6. Exchanging Glances is the 7. Ocean Way is the 8. Harrier is the 9. And Raseka is the 10. Rainy conditions here in Hollywood. And let's get the gate.
Under order.
Where are we starting?
And they're off.
Are we the 6? Where are we at? Yeah, we were the 6. Okay.
Out the back.
Looking pretty good here.
Freely in second.
I like what I see.
Going left-handed.
There's our horse right there, in between horses. Oh, you actually can tell the jockey what to do?
Ocean Way is racing behind.
Huh. I mean, I'll let them do their thing. I'd rather not. I'll play around with that when I can. What's going on, though?
Bold Argument is 1.
You need to go, bro.
Gap back to Corso Palladio.
You need to go. There's 1.8 furlongs left, and our horse, we are dropping.
Bold Argument is 3 lengths in front of Ocean Way.
We're not competing.
Bold
We are
Argument
way
leads
back there. What happened?
inside the final furlong. Bold Argument
What on earth happened?
clear of Ocean Way. Ocean Way leads near the finish. Ocean Way is 2
1 for
lengths
luck. What
clear of
happened?
Bold Argument.
We were the favorite. How did we come in dead last? We came in dead last. Look at these long shots finishing. What happened? What happened? Golly, that is awful. Seal the form, but missed break, soon recover, lost ground in midfield halfway, weakened. 5-2, dead last. Like what? mean, was I reading the odds right, or were we the long shot? I don't know. Let me view the replay again, and then we'll head over to our next 2 races, and then we'll be wrapping this video up. I'm sure this video was extremely long. What happened, though? I mean, you're really not even controlling your horse necessarily. You can urge the jockey what to do, but for the most part, the AI are controlling the race. You can urge the jockey to get on the whip, to get the horse going early, to stay off the whip. You can urge him to do that stuff, but still. And I mean, we look strong. We look strong in this what, maybe 2 furlongs, and then just started dropping and dropping and dropping, and we never recovered. We never recovered. That's really it's really kind of disappointing. I genuinely have no idea what happened.
Final 2 furlongs. Bold argument has 3 in hand of Ocean Way. Bold argument leads the way easily. Inside the final furlong.
Wasn't One for Luck the horse that was leading in the training? 2?
Hits the front, close home. Ocean Way has 2 in hand.
I can't remember. Well, that was a disappointing performance. I don't know what happened there. One for Luck, Readiness front runner, sorry, but we were well outclassed. Okay, so running against competition higher than we should have been, I guess. Wasn't under that impression, but whatever. Let's get this race and results. Joe Woody. Now, this is the horse I'm interested in. Here for today, we are not the favorite. Looks like we're going off at 40-1, if I'm reading that right. This should be in order. We were the favorite last race. How we came in last place blows my mind. It's really kind of frustrating. So we got a 9-year-old colt in this race and a 5-year-old. Most of this race is filled with fillies and mares. So, yeah. Last winning rating, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, Rosario is on Lightning Cloud, who is the heavy favorite, which we knew coming into this. Yeah, we were the favorite. We had an F by our name. We were the favorite in the last race. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the jockey or the horse. The jockey said we were outclassed. How were we outclassed when we were considered the favorite? I don't understand. Joe Woody, let's see what she does. Gate position 9 will be starting on the outside. We're only going 6 furlongs, so let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can place. Let the jockey do their thing. Yeah, so Rosario is the favorite, 3-1 on Lightning Cloud. I do love the presentation of this game. It feels very, very realistic, and I'm always for very realistic. Like I said, once I get very familiar with everything, we'll be good to go. But we're definitely the long shot, going off at 40-1 here. Come on, Joe Woody. Come on. And we are off. Do I want this camera angle? Let's see. There's our horse right there. We're trailing a little bit. Lightning Cloud is right. This is the favorite right here. Lightning Cloud, the 1 horse. Our horse, we are in the back. Get on him early. Joe Woody, she's trailing. Not looking too good. You gotta go. Outclassed again? That's our horse. We are way back there. Clearly we are outclassed. I mean, we were the long shot, so I'm guessing this is a race that was way, way, way ahead of our of our class. Where's Joe Woody? Joe Woody's not even in shot. My goodness. What happened? She get hurt? We're not even in the finishing of this race, man. There's Lightning Cloud, the favorite, coming up on the outside. Rosario and Lightning Cloud look like they're going to get this win. Easy win. Don't know what happened to Joe Woody. We didn't even finish the race. What happened? Pulled up, sustained injury, settled towards rear. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, well, apparently we were outclassed anyway, so where were we really going to go? Did not finish. Yeah, I know. Well, we're done with this week. We have one more race next week, which is for Arium. Could care less about auctions right now. Man, that sucks. Yeah, Red obviously is not ready. One for Luck and Arium both. Or, excuse me, One for Luck and Joe Woody are both out for the count. We'll lay off the training for now. Yeah, if anything, we'll do light training. Let's click on her profile right quick. See if there's anything about her being injured. You can put a horse out to grass for the rest of the season. Interesting. Hollywood, yeah, we didn't even finish. Did not finish. Okay. She's hurt. I mean, what do we do? How do we help her with her injury? I don't know. Horse recovering from an injury and should not be raced. Alert, this horse is displaying symptoms, slight limp. You have the option of paying for a vet's diagnosis by selecting the option from the top of the screen, diagnosing yourself or ignoring symptoms. We will pay for the vet. Why would we not? Top of the screen. Where would you do that at? By diagnosis.
Success.
Head, lead report. This horse is recovering from an injury, should not be raised. Injury, pulled muscle, recovering estimate up to 2 weeks. Okay. So, 2 weeks, and Joe Woody will be back. We'll take it easy with her. Let's get to our last race here with Arium. And I forgot what race we're actually in, so let's just go ahead and skip till we get there. Not in race. This is race 1. We're not in race. Oh, we are in race 2. I almost skipped this one. 5 furlongs, class 2. No, that means we're grade 2 or not. Oh, we are grade 2. Let me see what the rest of the field is. Grade 1. Grade 1. Jesus. Grade 1. Grade 1. Okay, I need to pay attention. I need to look at the horses in the race. I kind of, you know, some games is super obvious, and certain ones you have to actually look at each individual horse to see if they're a grade 1 or grade 2, because sometimes they don't tell. C2, does that mean this is a grade 2? Class 2? Yeah, I guess that is what that means. Okay. So yeah, I'm learning stuff. I know some of you are like, it's so obvious, it's right there. I know. It's just, this is kind of new to me, okay? A lot of this is very new to me, but I'm excited and I'm enjoying it. All right, so we're 50-1. We're not the favorite at all. There's 2 horses that are the favorite. Really Gifted and Apple Brandy. I'm not betting on them. I'm just curious. Apple Brandy, grade 2 horse. Rating is 85. First and second place victories. And then Really Gifted, which is the 6 horse. 76 rating, first and fourth. What's our rating for Arium? 61. Okay, so yeah. Oh, the ratings are right there. Why am I just now paying attention and seeing things that I swear were not there? So yeah, we are heavily outclassed. That makes a lot of sense. But now I know what to pay attention to, so I can put my horses in better races. We're still going to watch it. Last race of this video, people. Hopefully you have enjoyed. I really like this game. I really do. I like how in-depth it is, and I feel once I get familiar with all the technicalities of it, I'm going to love this a lot. And I love that I don't actually have to race my horses. I can do all the management, training, still watch the race, and just hopefully put my horses in the best positions with the best jockey to come out and try to get a W. I'll still play Horse Racing Manager 2 when I feel like it, which is like once in every blue moon, for the harness horse racing aspect of it. But this one for thoroughbred horse racing is right up my alley. We're 50-1, gate position 13, big field today. So yeah, not expecting to win, but hey, we may do something special here. I think we're 13, aren't we?
They're off.
These horses start in such random numbers. So there's our horse right there, Arium.
On her way is
And let's see what happens.
On her way races freely in first. Well inside
Let's
the
see
final
what
4
happens
furlongs.
today.
Lady Phil is pushed into an early lead from on her way.
I guess depending on,
Brandy is pushed along.
you can tell them to go early.
That dark race is wide. Less than 3 furlongs to go.
Yeah, tell him to go.
Barry is pushed along.
Tell him to
out
go.
the back.
Let's see what she does.
On her way is pushed along behind the leaders.
Oh, she's a
Less
long
than
shot,
2
and we're heavily
furlongs to go.
outclassed. I mean, we're a 61 rated
80
horse going
furlongs
up
is a
against
length up on a
high
20
70s, low to mid 80s.
Miss
We are in
Bounty
last
is
place.
heavy.
Coming down to the
80
final
furlongs is
furlong.
a
It's pretty
length up
close
on a
here.
Accountancy Lady. Inside the final
I don't like that
furlong,
camera angle. This is a pretty good one.
Miss Bounty is
Pretty
followed.
close. Don't see the favorites up
Miss
there.
Bounty
Really
takes
Gifted
it
is in
up.
4th place, a 6 in the blue
Miss
blue
Bounty
silks
is
right
just
there.
ahead of the count.
Miss Bounty gets the win, and Countessy Lady comes in 2nd. Don't recall who was 3rd. We came in dead last. All of our horses have come in dead last. 10-1, Miss Bounty comes in 1st place. 33-1, a Countessy Lady comes in at 2nd, and Lady Phil 7-1 in 3rd. I love the presentation of this game, man. This is some awesome stuff here. Readiness, a stalker. We were beaten before halfway. Yeah, I didn't realize we were completely outclassed with the field.
The 5 furlongs maiden at Albany. 10
Why do some of these horses not have ratings? I don't understand. Like, sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not.
Ridden by H. Buzzer.
It says last winning rating in handicap race and the horse's current rating. Like, some of them don't even have one. I doesn't make sense. This is a maiden. Maidens, the ratings are not there. Grade 3s, grade 1s. I don't get, are they not able to have a rating because they just, I don't know. I don't know how that is determined at all.
Here we have a 6 furlong race. 13 line up for.
See, like some races they're there and some races they're not. This is 1 mile class 4? Okay, so that means they're grade 3s or I don't know what the classes are. I really don't. Grade 2s, grade 1s. So it's class, so the higher up the class, is that... Huh. If somebody knows all this stuff, please help me. Please educate me. So this horse technically should be... Yeah, okay, Alcon. 61 rated horse. 2nd to last in this field of 7. Okay, so definitely the ratings play a big part. The favorite's Tinzel, going off at 10-3, and Tinzel is an 83 rated horse. King Crane should be closely behind, going off at 7-2. So you got your last odds, and then you got your current odds. Yeah, this is some really cool stuff. Let's go ahead and bet on this race, and then we'll close out the video. Only a field of 7. Let's take a look at these horses. They're going 1 mile. Celtic Bay. He's always raced 1 mile. Class 3 and Class 4. So what's a Class 3? Class 3. Yeah, look at all this stuff. This is so crazy in depth. Whoever took the time to make this game, kudos. Okay, don't see rate. Is this ratings? Okay, this is ratings. Celtic Boy. Okay, weight and then rating, I believe. It's down below, yeah, 80. Okay. So you see in this column, the weight is right here, 135, and the rating is underneath, which is 80. Grade 1, grade 2. It should be grade 1s and grade 2s, maybe the occasional grade 3. Interesting. Okay. So who am I going to bet on? Tinzel's the favorite. What about King Kane? King Kane, 84, grade 1, 7 furlongs. Came 2nd in a race here. That was 5 furlongs. Okay. Celtic Boy, 5 furlongs. Has anybody raced a mile? Farmington, no. Ohio Gold. Like, none of these horses have even really raced a mile. They've all raced 5 to 7 furlongs, except for Alcon, who is not even close. 10-1 though. He could still. What is his rating? 61 though. He's heavily outclassed. Yeah. 1 mile. Why would you? I don't understand. Why would they enter these horses in 1 mile? Tinzel is the favorite. I could bet on the favorite. I don't like usually doing that, but 2nd, 3rd, 5th, Wild Gold. Ohio Gold. I am from Ohio. I might just take a shot. King Kane. Celtic Boy doesn't look bad neither, but only been in 5 furlong races, apparently. I don't know how I feel. Has raced in 1 mile. These are future races. Okay. Yeah, so now they're just putting these horses in 1 mile. Maybe, I don't know. So either Celtic Boy or Ohio Gold. Celtic Boy is the second favorite. Ohio Gold is going up at 13-2. I might go Celtic Boy. 80 rating. Finished second both of his races previously. I'm going to go with Celtic Boy. We're going to bet on Celtic Boy. We're going to bet... We can only do win. What is EW? This is some European stuff. I have no idea what that means. How much can we bet? I'm just going to bet like 1,000. Actually, I'm going to bet 500. What would be the payout? That's clear. Okay. No. I don't want to bet on King Kane. I just want to bet on Celtic Boy. There we go. 500. How do you place the bet? Place the maximum each way bet on this horse. No. Stake. Bet. How do you place the bet? I don't get it. No, I don't need to bet on 2 Celtic Boys. Just one. $500. I don't understand. How do you do this? Okay, so I want to just bet 500. Answer the unit stake for this bet. Like the bet type. What's the maximum win?
Bet placed. $14,000 win on the Celtic Boy.
Is that my bet right there? It is. I don't even know how much I put. It even... Whatever. Let's watch this race. I made Celtic Boy the favorite by betting max, which I think I bet 5,000. I wanted to only bet 500, but the betting is kind of confusing. So only a field of 7. Let's see if Celtic Boy can actually get us a W and get us some money. And Celtic Boy's in all blue silks, number 1 right there. So they're going how long? Yeah, they're going a mile, 8 furlongs basically. I like this camera angle on the backstretch because you do get to see the home grandstands. And then when they get to the stretch, it's different. I kind of like watching the race from that angle to actually see the on the grandstands. You know, most games obviously you get the realistic side of things, which is watching from the grandstand side, but it's nice to kind of see it in the background. Celtic Boy is right here, tucked away safely in 4th. Might be looking to move up into 3rd here as we approach the 4.5 furlong marker. See if we can get some money. I mean, Celtic Boy's been... It looked like he's been the most... I think he's a... Is it he or she? I can't remember. I'm hoping it's a he. Whatever. Looked the most consistent in the most recent races, which was only 2. Second place both times, so I felt confident. Let's see what he does, though. 3 furlongs, and we got Ohio Gold. I thought about betting on this horse. Where's the favorite? Tinsel? That's the favorite right there, the gray. Tinsel. Look, he's flying on the outside. Celtic Boy, like he's getting held up in there. But here we go. We're to the stretch. Oh, look at Celtic. Look at Celtic Boy roll. Oh, look at Celtic Boy. 1.3 furlongs. Celtic Boy now in the lead. Past the favorite, Tinsel. I think we made a good call, which means I kind of understood who looked like they had the best chance of winning. King Kane in second. Come on, Celtic finished strong here. Are you kidding me? King Kane wins by what? A head out of Celtic Boy. Or did Celtic Boy get the W? Did Celtic Boy actually get... No, King Kane definitely got that. Yeah, that's a King Kane finish. Stewards inquiry in progress. Oh, maybe Celtic Boy got held up. I forgot Stewards inquiries are in this game. Celtic Boy, yes! Celtic Boy got the win. Heck yeah. Tinsel gets second, Ohio Gold third, and King Kane got disqualified. Yes. So bet $14,000. Is that how much we got? Total is this meeting. Stakes 14,000. Return 63. $49,000 profit for betting on Celtic Boy to win. That is huge. That is huge. Yeah, what were they? Okay, the stewards have disqualified King Kane for causing interference to Albiata just inside final. Yep. King Kane caused an interference in a horse that wasn't even, I think, bound to place. But still, it worked out for us because that automatically moves Celtic Boy up to finishing first. Yes. That is awesome. King Kane disqualified. Awesome. And Moreno is the jockey on that horse. Yep, King Kane, Tinsel second, Ohio Gold third. Man, I'm loving this game. Loving this game. All right, we are done with this week worth of races. Okay. Sales, could care less. And, yeah. So we know Joe Woody is injured. She'll be out for 2 weeks. Arium is ready to race again. One for luck, still not in racing condition. So we'll take him light on the training. Arium, let's go ahead and check her again. She's a grade 2 horse. I kind of want to enter her in another race to see how she'll do. 13th. I know we didn't do well. Rating 61. Let's look at that race again just to study the field. Yeah, 61. Not heavily outclassed. There was a lot of 60s, but I mean, all of them are pretty much higher than us. Couple 70s, 3 to 480s. So yeah, we were quite obviously pretty outclassed for the most part. I mean, you're looking at the horses that finished at the top, except for this horse 69 that came in 4th. A couple of the 80s didn't place too well. Huh. I was trying to understand things as much as possible. I want to put my horses in the best races. Behind, never competitive. Yeah, 60, 61s. I mean, the only exceptional horse that finished in the top 5 was this horse at a 69 rating. I know ratings don't always guarantee, but it shows you the competition of class in each race. And clearly, us as a 61, we really stood no chance. Queen's Pudding, her rating is a 58. My goodness. She actually finished second in a race earlier this year. Yeah, but I guess it's all about finding the right race for the horses and everything, the ground, the distance. This was 5 furlongs, so it still doesn't show you the distance. So this is acceleration, stamina. Okay, her stamina is awful, but that was a 5 furlong race, and we still did terrible. Speed is whatever, conditioning is whatever, fit is whatever. Very interesting. Let's see. Try to see if there's anything that could help us decide the best races to put these horses in, and not really. I don't know if that race was bad. I think that race was bad for class. Now she's at a 56 overall rating. I think the distance was good. Just, that field was extremely competitive. I mean, her average rating is a 56. If we look at the other horses in that race that she competed against, like here we just look at the race form. Miss Bounty is a 79. Accounting Lady is a 74. Lady Phil is an 84. Ashen, 69. Remember, we're 56. Ariam was a 56 on her way, 76. Yeah. So we were clearly 58 for Queen's Pudding, who is almost as bad as us. A 60 for Abstract Art. A 59. Yeah. It just goes to show you your overall horse's rating. I mean, it does dictate where they're probably going to finish. So we were clearly outclassed in this race. So we're going to have to really study the field in each race and see if we can put our horses in races with other horses similar to their level. I think that will give us the best chance of trying to come out with a W. And I'm eventually going to be building some winners here for Wave Farms. I'm going to change my jockey trainer name. That looks really... If I can even train it. I mean, change it. Can I? Probably not, because that looks really goofy. It's just Wave. There's no first name, initial, then last name, which I didn't pay attention to, but it is what it is. Right. Man, this game is just like... I'm really itching to play this more. Unfortunately, I can't right now, but this is really fun. Extremely fun. And like I said, for anybody that plays this on a regular basis and knows all this stuff in detail and in depth, please cut me some slack. I'm doing my best. This is pretty much all new to me because Horse Racing Manager 2, like I've said before, is not even half in depth as this is. It's dramatically different. This is like a whole new field for me. You know that money we got, dude, from betting on Celtic Boy. I might have to do that more often, especially if we're not winning with our horses, just to keep our season going. See you found. Okay, yeah, there's so much stuff. So much. And guys, I was going to do it for this first playthrough here of Starter Order 7. Really enjoying this game. If you guys, well, I'm going to continue this as a series. Of course, I always like to get your thoughts and suggestions, but this is something I'm actually genuinely interested in continuing to play. So I will continue to do this as a series. I don't know how often I'll be uploading videos, but whenever I get a chance to record, I will be doing so. This might be the series I put first. As far as my horse racing series, I'll still be playing Rival Stars. I'll still be doing Gallop Racer 2000. Horse Racing Manager 2 is just going to come out of the blue. You know, like I said, I've played that game a lot. I'm a little burnt out from it, to be honest. And because this is so in-depth and this feels so much more realistic from a simulation standpoint, I really want to get familiar with this. And I know it's going to take some time. So I think there's a lot of longevity and playability for this game. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll be back with some more horse racing gameplay here very soon. West Coast Gamer. So until next time, we have a great, fantastic day. See ya, and goodbye.